Oh, when the Olympic puck drops, every player competing carries a story. One of them started right here in Northwest Ohio.
Yeah, former BGSU Falcon and Toledo Walleye defenseman Ralfs Freibergs is competing for Latvia on hockey's biggest stage. And for the people who watched him grow along the way, the moment feels personal.
Producer Jameson Turbrack and Dan Cummins caught up with him on the Olympic Village this week to hear his story.
The Olympics are the pinnacle of hockey, where the world's best compete under the brightest lights. And this year, one of those players has a strong Northwest Ohio connection. Ralfs Freibergs is skating for Latvia. That's a small country with a big hockey heart, competing in his third Olympic Games.
It means a lot for me as a Latvian. Coming from a small country, we're really proud. We just don't want to just be here, but we want to, show them that they should respect us.
But long before the Olympic Village, Freibergs was learning the game at Bowling Green State University, growing not just as a defenseman, but as a person and a leader.
It helped me a lot, develop as a player, as a man. I went to Bowling Green as a kid. I grew up there with a coaching staff there. It was a strict coaching staff, but I grew as a person, as a hockey player.
But no goals yet. As Freibergs looks, he shoots, he scores!
That path continued just down the road in Toledo, where Freibergs turned pro with the Walleye. At the Huntington Center, he was sharpening his game, adjusting to the speed and physicality that now defines Olympic hockey. Former teammate with the Falcons and Walleye Dejan Mingo saw that progression firsthand.
You can see it at Bowling Green too. That's why he was on the Olympic team when we were at Bowling Green. He was on the World Junior team for Latvia as well. So he just developed from there.
And now seeing Freibergs on the Olympic stage, that journey hits a little differently for the people who once shared the ice with him.
I still brag about him. I brag about some of the guys at Bowling Green that are in the NHL. So I think it's pretty surreal for him. You're in the Olympics. I mean, it can't get any better than that.
Now that work is on full display against hockey powerhouses like the United States and Canada, all while Freibergs carries the pride of Latvia on his chest.
We just want to succeed and show to the whole world that we're how strong and willing hockey players we are.
And beyond the wins and losses, Freibergs knows who's watching: young players back home in Latvia and right here in Northwest Ohio, seeing what's possible for them.
When I was younger, I watched all my national team players, and I set my goals to one day play for a national team. And I hopefully the kids watch their idols play and set the goal standard high. So there's going to be something to achieve in the future.
From Bowling Green to Toledo, and now the Olympic stage, Ralfs Freibergs' journey is proof that world-class dreams can take shape right here in Northwest Ohio. For WTOL 11, reporting with Jameson Turbrack, I'm Dan Cummins.